The former Brussels correspondent of the Daily Telegraph and now its deputy editor, Boris Johnson, is with me now. Well, Mr Johnson, first of all, from your time in Brussels, does it seem that the bureaucracy there has the capacity to deal with the scale and complexity of this fraud?
Well, I should just very briefly correct you. I'm actually the assistant editor of the Telegraph, but just to explain what the real problem is with this EC fraud and why it won't be cracked. All the food you buy you go out and buy in shops, cereals, dairy products, meat. Most of the food you buy in shops is the price of that food is artificially inflated by EC subsidies. The result of that is that the price of food in the common market generally is higher than it is on the rest of the world market. Now the trouble is that the EC continues to generate huge amounts of surpluses, food surpluses, the kind we saw just earlier on your programme, the wine lake, the grain mountain, the beef mountain, and it is essential for the community to try and unload some of these surpluses on the world market. Now, that's difficult. It's difficult to ask farmers to do that when the price on the world market is lower than it is on the community market.
So the problem is effectively a structural one?
The problem is a structural one because the farmers have to be given a financial inducement to sell their produce overseas.
So this clearly plays into the hands of the Eurosceptics here. How difficult is it going to now make life, how much more difficult is it going to make life for Mr Major?
I think it is going to make life more difficult for Mr Major. It's not going to, I don't think there's anything radically new about this problem. If I can just finish this point, the reason the chronic problem is these export refunds which farmers get to sell their produce overseas, and all they do, the exporters simply lie about the destination of their produce, and that's how they're able to perform these quite stupendous diddles.
Mr Johnson, must end it there. Thanks very much.